How's it going, guys? It's Rasha, and welcome to the 8th episode of Channel Battles. This is a series where two channels go head to head. It's up to you to decide which channel is better. Now, let's get to the results for the last episode.
In the previous episode, we went to Great Britain and the battle between the two biggest channels in the UK. Those channels are BBC One and ITV. We have a total of 6 votes, which is the same as last time. Which channel is better? Well, you're about to find out. And the winner of episode 7 is... ITV, with a total of 4 votes. So this means that ITV wins episode 7 and will move on to the season 1 finale. So congrats to ITV for winning the last episode, but man, it's too bad that the voting count throughout episodes is decreasing in this series.
I do agree with you on that, but that doesn't matter anymore.
Wait, what do you mean?
The previous episode will be the final time viewers vote in the comment section, because there's going to be a big change in the voting. But we'll talk about that in the end of the episode. But anyways, in this episode, it's about between the two biggest news channels in the nation. It's about between CNN, which is owned by Warner Bros. Discovery, and Fox News Network, which is owned by Fox Corporation.
Both channels receive the most viewerships out of most news channels, and are one of the biggest news competitors. So without further ado, let's start the 8th episode of Channel Battles. First off, we'll start with CNN. CNN, also known as the Cable News Network, is a news channel that is owned by CNN Global, which is part of Warner Bros. Discovery, that is headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia. CNN was launched on June 1st, 1980 by Ted Turner and Reed Shanfield, with an introduction and the US national anthem playing after. Following the launch of CNN, other news channels launched to capitalize on the channel's success. One of the first was Starline News Channel, which launched on June 21st, 1982. In 1985, Turner purchased the Omni International Complex, which is actually connected to a former NBA arena, Omni Coliseum, which was demolished 2 years after. I'm not kidding. So, CNN moved its headquarters to the building and renamed it to the CNN Center. In 1990, Tom Johnson was named as the president of CNN. And 5 years after that, CNN decided to launch its own website, CNN.com, on August 13, 1995. In 2000 and 2001, CNN hired many key people and the leadership of the network has changed, with Tom Judson retiring as head of CNN in 2001. Finally, in August 2017, AT&T decided to spin off CNN after an announcement about Time Warner being acquired by AT&T in 2016. With AT&T completing its acquisition of Time Warner on June 14, 2018, and renamed the company Warner Media. And as of September 2018, CNN had over 90 million television households as subscribers.
Next, we're going to talk about Fox News Network, shortly known as Fox News and FHC. The Fox News Channel, also known as Fox News, is an American news television brand based on New York City. It is owned by Fox News Media, which is owned by Fox Corporation. The channel currently broadcasts from studios at 1211 Avenue of the Americas, which is in Midtown Manhattan. The channel was created by Rupert Murdoch. It was launched on October 7, 1996, to about 70 million cable subscribers. Unfortunately, only 10 million households were able to watch Fox News after its launch. But during the 2000 presidential election, Fox News witnessed a 440% increase in viewers, which is the biggest gain ever among the big three cable news networks. In fact, it is so big that in January of 2002, Fox News Network surpassed CNN to become the #1 news cable channel and has maintained its position ever since. And as of September 2018, approximately over 87 million US households received Fox News. So that's the info for both of these channels. Now, let me tell you my thoughts about these channels. So, as you guys know, both CNN and the Fox News Network are two of the big three news channels, with the other being MSNBC. Now for me, I don't watch these channels, mainly because 1. I don't watch television, and 2. News is boring. However, I think that CNN is the channel I remember more than Fox News. And there are some interesting info about these channels, one of which is Fox News being the biggest channel in the US, which I didn't know that cause I thought CNN is the biggest, but whatever.
Another interesting info is that during the launch of CNN, it played the national anthem, which is actually a transition for China channels. So is that the reason why Adult Swim signs off with the national anthem?
Also, CNN's headquarters was originally in a former country club in Atlanta. However, it was moved to a complex building that is connected to an NBA arena, Omni Coliseum, before being demolished 2 years after. Which I gotta say, it's pretty cool and interesting, and I definitely never knew that. So overall, although I don't watch both CNN and Fox News, they have some interesting facts about their history. Period.
And with that, we can conclude the 8th episode of China Battles.
Make sure to vote for either CNN or Fox News Network in my latest community poll. Yep, that's right. Voting will now be held in my community section effective this episode. And here's the reason. So you guys remember like weeks ago when I posted this poll as a test? Well, it appears that more people had voted in the community poll than in the comment section. As a result, I decided to make a change. The voting will now be in my community section from now on. So this means if you vote in the comment section, it will not count. So make sure to vote on my latest community poll as voting will end 1 week from now. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe for more quality content. But until next time, this is Retro Galaxy signing out.